let's explore the question, is there a job that pays me to learn? So, Google has a famous 20% time policy where Googlers are free to work on whatever side projects they want for a percentage of their work hours. The idea is to empower people, let them be creative, and in turn, increase their happiness in the workplace. From this perspective, Google is paying employees to learn new things outside of their specific job description. Or, you could be a university professor, a journalist, a podcaster, a professional blogger. Their jobs require a large amount of new information to be ingested frequently, so they're basically being paid to learn. On the other hand, I would say you probably can learn something from any job. But you might ask, what am I learning in my 9-to-5 desk job filing papers and scheduling massages at the Ritz-Carlton for my misogynistic boss? Good question. It depends on A, your attitude, and B, growth opportunities. You'll learn something from any new job you decide to take. There will always be a learning curve where you will gain the core skills of information that you need to perform successfully on the job. In the case of your misogynistic boss, who sounds kind of like a hard ass, perhaps you can learn the virtue of patience and how to deal with people with extremely different views than yourself. Beyond that, you can learn from your customers, clients, colleagues, boss, etc. They can teach you a lot of things. But this is where attitude comes in. That is, people are busy doing their own things, so you'll have to make an effort to sit down with some of these people and build relationships. Then, some of them will open up, and some of them will be more naturally inclined to be helpful. And maybe, if you're lucky, you can get a mentor who will take you under their wing. How engaged you are in your work will depend on if your personal motivators are aligned with what you're actually doing. If you're motivated by structure, process, predictability, and stability, you probably won't be so happy in a really small, volatile startup with 2 people working out of someone's apartment. Your motivation is not inherently good or bad, and to put a label on it is besides the point. So, if you're not engaged, whether it's because of your personal motivation, say the repetitive nature of your job, then you have the choice to approach your work more proactively. If this doesn't work, then perhaps it's time to move on. No growth can lead to atrophy.